If y'all are looking for something fun and exciting to make that's super easy and super cute, this right here is something that you're going to want to put into your crochet bag. So what you do is you make a granny triangle. I do have tutorials on granny triangles. They're super easy, super fast, but I can show you how to do one real fast right now. Let's get started on that tutorial. So to start this tutorial, I have just some cute little yarn. I am going to use a 5.0 hook. Sorry, I was trying to debate if I wanted to use a 5.0 or not. Anyway, we'll use a 5.0. So the way that you start this is you start it with the magic circle. This is how I do my magic circles. You can do your magic circle however you were taught to do a magic circle. You can even do the chain 4 and then just slip stitch into the top of the chain, whichever you prefer. So we're going to go ahead and chain up 3. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me get situated here because I got this thing all. There we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put 2 double crochets in here with this. I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, put another group of 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3. Chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to put another group of 3 double crochets right into here. So we got 1, 2, 3, just like that. Okay, and then we're going to pull our magic circle tight, and that is going to give us a triangle. So we are going to chain 2 right here, 1, 2, and we're going to slip stitch it right into the top of the chain 3 that we did in the previous round, or the first round. Geez, I can't think today. Today is not my thinking day. All right, so here we have a triangle, just a basic little triangle. Well, we need to make it bigger, obviously. So we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn. I always turn my granny squares. It's just something I was taught. It's not necessary. I do it though. So in here we have to make a corner. So we're going to put 3. Well, we're going to put 2 double crochets because the chain 3 counts as 1. So we're going to go ahead and chain 2 in the middle, and then we're going to put another 3 double crochets into that same space. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so right here we are going to go straight into the next space. I do not chain in between my clusters. The reason I do that is because I do not like big holes. You can chain in between your clusters if you want. You can chain 1 right here. I do not do that. It is personal preference. If you want to, by all means do that. If you don't, okay, that's cool too. So right here we are going to put 3 double crochets, chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to put another 3 double crochets. Okay, right in here, I'm going to put 3 double crochets, chain 2, 1, 2, 3 double crochets. Okay. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Okay, and so now we're going to go ahead and slip stitch it right into the top of here. Close that off. And that is going to give us a nice little triangle. See how that is? Now it keeps getting bigger and bigger. So now what we do, chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, turn our work. And in this space, we're only putting 1 cluster of 3 double crochets. So we already have 1 because this one's considered a double crochet. We're going to put 2 other ones right into this space. 1, 2. Right at the top of the triangle, we're going to put a corner. So we're going to put 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Okay. Right in here, we just put 1 cluster of 3 double crochets. And then this is a corner also, so we're going to put 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So a triangle has 3 corners, so you got to make sure that you always have 3 corners in this. If you do not, it will change the shape and you will not have a triangle. So you have to make sure that you're paying attention where are the corners. So we put 3 right in here, 3 double crochets. And then right here is our last corner. So we're going to go ahead and put 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. Okay, and then we slip stitch it to the top of right here. And then that closes that off. And you can see our triangle is taking shape. So the more rounds you go, obviously, the bigger it's going to get. And you're going to make a little bandana with it. So you can go as many rounds as you want. The one that I'm wearing on my head, we can count it right now. So this one here, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rounds. And all I did was make a chain all the way across and connected it. And that's how I made that. So I'm going to go 10 rounds on here and I'll show you how to do it. Meet me when you get to your 10 rounds. So I have done my 10 rounds. It took me about 15 minutes. And so now we're done. So what we're going to do is cut this off here. Okay. We'll sew that in a little bit. And then what I do is I like to stretch it out just a little bit. Okay. And then on each end, so this end and this end, we will be putting, we will be chaining. So I will go here, I will do a slip knot. And then I'm just gonna come into this corner here and I'm gonna chain. I'm gonna chain probably, I would say about 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we're gonna need more than that, right? Because it needs to tie. So it needs to tie in the back. And so on this one here, I probably did, I don't even know how many I did, but I'm just going to estimate because you can always tie it more if you need to. So I have 10 here, so I'm gonna do another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's go another 10. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be enough. Okay, and so I'm just going to cut it here, pull it through, and then I'm going to put a chain of 30 on this side as well. So we're going to go ahead and get our yarn, do the same process. So we go ahead and do a slip knot, get into this corner here, chain up 30. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, and so we just cut that off as well. Okay, and so what I like to do is I like to get my ends and I just tie them, right? Well, after you sew them in, I'm just kind of showing you guys how I achieve the bandana look. So after you sew in your ends, you want to sew these in as well into your stitches here. I just kind of do that, and then I'm going to flip my camera over. Okay, so here I am. So what I do is I kind of just throw this over like so, pick up my hair like this, and then that will be sewn in. And then there we go, just like that. So cute, so easy. You can make a ton of these. Give them out as gifts. They're the cutest things ever. Anyway, hope this tutorial helps you. If you guys want more crochet stuff, I've been crocheting for 25 years. I love to teach you guys, so make sure that you follow, like. All right, y'all have a good one.